Hello, hello, hello. All right, we've already got a couple people here. Thank you, Akata. So good to see you again. All right, you guys, welcome back in. Once again, I'm hungry. It's lunchtime where I am. Um, been on meetings, you guys know how it goes. So I'm gonna try something new for lunch today, and I just thought I'd come on and, like I said, whenever I'm in the kitchen, I'm gonna go live for you guys. Let me introduce myself for anybody new here. I am Maggie, the substitute teacher, and on my channel, I teach you how on my weight loss journey. Hey, Peggy. I'm down so far 70 pounds this week, with at least 30 more to go, and I've just completely changed the way that I eat. I have been tested for food sensitivities. I have a list over there on the fridge, which was a cheek swab and a hair sample. So I have a list of foods that I can have and a list of foods that I can't have. And so what I like to do is come up with new ways to enjoy foods, because I enjoy food. I like eating. I get really excited in the kitchen. So thank you guys for being here. And thank you again. Last time I checked, I think I was at 495 subscribers. I had a goal for 500 by the end of this month. Looks like we're going to get there much earlier. So I have to thank you guys. And I've got so many ideas in my head, but we'll figure out how this community tab works. And I'm celebrating, so I really appreciate you all being here and sharing the word. All right, Miss Kimbella. Okay, so you guys know that I have shared with you one of the ways that I save money on groceries is by going through the pickup line. I buy my own things, and I've got some unboxing to show you guys today. But when I get new ingredients that I don't usually buy, that's one of the ways that I like to experiment. So what I received in the produce box, if anybody knows what this is, it's a poblano pepper, and it was starting to wrinkle, so I figured I'd go ahead and use it. These are the peppers in Latin cuisine that they usually cut and I think char over an open fire. Hey, hey. And there's so many different things that you can stuff them with, but I haven't had breakfast yet. Again, I've only had tea and coffee, so I'll show you guys my beverages. But I'm going to cut this and I'm going to stuff it with egg, turkey sausage, cheese, some green onion. I did find a recipe. I was Googling some stuff, so this is the recipe that I'm kind of using as a guide, but I'm not going exactly. I just Googled it. One of the things that I do when I have a new ingredient, especially if it's something that I haven't, had to pay for, then I'll just Google that ingredient. And when you scroll, usually you can see different things to do with it. And that's where some of my creativity comes from. So when I read the recipe, it has you like cutting it and then cooking it partially and then stuffing it and then cooking it again. I'm not. I'm going to do part of this recipe, and then I'm also going to do a recipe. If you go on my Instagram a while back, I made like a breakfast sandwich for my kid, which was basically, I'll show you guys. Once again, something I can't have, so I take what the boys can have and I make a version that I can. So I saw this TikToker. She basically took sandwich bread, so regular old, like I think I had some hamburger buns left over that I cannot eat because I'm sensitive to gluten. Ooh, but it smells good though. And you take a spoon. I'm not going to make this. I'm going to make my pepper. But you take a spoon and literally go all the way around and press and make like a bowl in the bread with the back of the spoon. So you have the ridges on the side, and then you've got a nice little bowl. And then what you do is you take a piece of bacon, if you eat bacon, and then you basically trace around, you lay the piece of bacon around the edge where the rim, and then in the basin you crack an egg. And so it's basically, you'll see it on my Instagram, and then a little salt and pepper, and then put it under the air fryer so the bacon cooks, it melts down into the bun. The egg gets however you like your egg, and that's a breakfast that I do for him on school days. But since I can't have bread, I love bread, but bread doesn't love me back. It gives me joint pain and I'm just achy. So this is going away. There's so many different substitutions you can do with peppers. So guys, I'm making this up as I go. So thank you for being here. I'm going to start by washing the pepper. I don't know much about poblano peppers. If anybody does, feel free to tell me about them or put it in the chat. But literally, I'm going to treat it like a green pepper. So I hope it's more sweet than it is spicy, but we'll find out. I'll let you guys know, right? All right. So I have my washed pepper. Literally, I'm going to take my chef's knife and I want two flat pieces. So I'm going to make like a boat. So I'm going to cut it, watch my fingers, right? I'm going to cut it this way. So I have two like boats of poblano pepper. So literally I'm just going down and gently going all the way down to the side. And then I'm turning it over. So I have a little, maybe I could cook it like this. Maybe I should cook it. Should I cut it all the way in half and make a tray? I think I like it like this. Let's see. Let's see if I can get the middle out. Because I'm just thinking when I crack the egg in there, it'd be nice to have, you know, a nice little bowl. But as you can see, there's seeds and the, you know, whatever this part is on the middle. And with peppers, the spice comes from the seeds. So I'm just going to try and rip them out gently, this piece, and I'm going to throw that away. This pepper is starting to age, as you can tell. Hey, Tracy's back. This pepper is starting to age on me, so it's getting a little soft and wrinkly. I've been staring at it for a few days, trying to figure out what to do with it. But if you have like green peppers or red peppers, you could probably do this with any pepper. You know, the ones that stand up, if you cut the top and then they have more of a basin, then you can do it that way. But I think I'm going to try this whole pepper. So literally I'm just getting all the seeds out from the inside. And the recipe said keep the stem on there. I don't know why, but it does kind of look good with that little, you know, stem. Like we wouldn't know it's a pepper. Happy Tuesday. Hope everybody's doing well. I'm going to try and go get another food delivery if I can. I've shared with you guys there's lots of churches in the area. You drive up, they open your trunk and put a box of food in there, so it's kind of a mystery box. And sometimes I get new ingredients, but most of the time I just give it all away because I have neighbors that are seniors. But it's fun for me because gratefully I get to work from home. All right. So I think I'm going to leave it like this. So I basically had one poblano pepper. I took the knife, I went down the side, I just reached in there and took out the seeds. So I guess I don't even have to wash it. So I'm literally going to stuff it and then I'm going to put it in the air fryer to cook. So what are we going to put inside here? On my test results, in addition to gluten, I can't have cow dairy. You guys know that. So this is my absolute favorite melting cheese, the Leclerc Pepper Jack. You can get this at Whole Foods sometimes. Sprouts is a farmer's market in my area. You can also, I just order online, you guys. When I find something that works for me, there's a dairy in Wisconsin called Benoit, Benoit, or Benoit. They ship free on ice over $50. I just buy like 6 of these, so I have it. And maybe I'll do it today. I've shared with you guys that I bought this cheese shredder on Amazon. I shred my own cheese. Oh, sorry, Instagram. I shred my own cheese because, as you can tell, it comes in the block. So we'll see. But I have some already shredded. This is not the pepper jack. This is their mozzarella version. I've seen a mozzarella version. I've seen pepper jack and cheddar. Pepper jack is my favorite. It has more of a mild, I know it sounds weird, but it has less of a goat cheese flavor. Some people don't like goat cheese because it does have kind of that pungent, like a blue cheese. It's an acquired taste, but my body processes it better than cow dairy, so that's what I'm doing. All right, so I'm starting with my pepper, and I'm just gonna put, it says 2 tablespoons. Y'all know I eyeball. So I'm literally just getting a healthy pinch, and I'm going to put the first layer of cheese down inside this pepper. So you see what I have so far. And this, I think it's just I really wish I was using the pepper jack, but whatever, we'll make it work. I try to finish something before I open up the next one, right? All right, so we've got the cheese in there. And then the other thing I had The package may be in the fridge. I'll see if I can get it out for you guys. Butterball has turkey sausage crumbles. So if you guys saw the recipe when I made the breakfast quesadilla, I had cooked more than I ate. So these are turkey sausage crumbles. So on top of the cheese, I'm going to pour some of this in here. Just experimenting. All right, got to leave room for the egg. So you guys can see here, I just have the pepper, so far the goat's cheese, and turkey sausage. So I'm thinking about this, all right. When I put the egg in, it's gonna be kind of jiggly, so I'm thinking about how I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna use my air fryer. My tray in the bottom is still there from yesterday with the foil. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this pepper on here. I just wanted to see how much it moves. Will I be able to carry it with the egg? All right, so you guys can see what's in there so far. So I'm gonna crack an egg inside, salt and pepper, a little green onion, and then maybe some more cheese. And then we're gonna put it in the air fryer. How long does it say to cook? It has you cooking on the stovetop. Really, anytime you have eggs, you just want to cook it until your preference of doneness. So I like a soft yolk, but not a runny yolk. That's too messy. All right, focus, Maggie. So I'm getting just regular, fresh, whole eggs. Maybe you could use the egg substitute. I'm not doing that. I got eggs. Um, Eggs are a great protein. All right, so this is what we have so far. I've got a sliced open pepper with the seeds removed. I've got shredded goat's cheese, turkey sausage, and I'm going to crack an egg in here. Not bad. I could do two. Y'all, I think I'm going to do 2 eggs. I'll show you what I have so far. I'm going to lift it up gently. So you guys see there, I've got my egg, and it's actually more stable than I thought. So I'm going to do 2 eggs because I haven't eaten today. Even though I have some cheese, and even though I have some turkey sausage, I've got enough room for another egg. So I'm going to do 2. All right. Here we go. Not bad. I'm getting excited, y'all. So far, it's staying together. Okay, so we've got 2 eggs. I did put them more towards this part, the stem part, because I've got more, I don't know, coverage, whatever. You know what I mean. I was just worried it would ooze out. But this is what I would do in toast for the boys. But for me, I'm doing it in a pepper. All right, so now I'm going to salt and pepper. You can do whatever seasoning you like, and if it's not spicy, maybe I'll do some hot sauce at the end. So we're just going to salt. Yes, you want to salt. It's coming on the counter, but I do have a mat. This is my working surface, you guys. And then I'm going to do some freshly cracked pepper. All right, so I'll show you what we have so far. Our pepper, goat's cheese, turkey sausage, 2 raw eggs, and then I'm just going to repeat. I'm going to put some more of the turkey sausage. Again, this is Butterball. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for everything. This is Butterball turkey sausage crumbles. They come in like a blue and white package. It's in the fridge, but these are the types of things that I keep already in the fridge. I've got turkey sausage, the shredded cheese. I'm just showing you guys, literally, I just grabbed these from the fridge, already cut up green onions, if you guys saw me. So that's one way that's helped me. Stop talking, I'm hungry. That's one thing that's helped me, is just to kind of have a shelf of prepped ingredients, and kind of like Taco Bell, just rejigger them and make, new stuff. All right, so let's go with some more turkey sausage over the egg. This is going to be a meal for me. All right, so you can see in there, I've got that turkey sausage. And then I'm going to put I'll put some green onion because I want the cheese to be over top, so it has cheese on the bottom and cheese on the top. You guys can do this with any veggies that you like. If you like mushroom, put a pinch of mushroom in there. I like onion. I like the pungent, strong taste of green onion. My palate has completely changed, but when I'm cooking eggs, which are kind of mild, I love to put green onion. But you do what you like. Hey, Guerriere. Hopefully I'm saying that right. So I'm taking a pinch of the green onion. I got a little brown. And I'm just literally putting it over top here. So we've got a pepper, goat's cheese, the melting goat's cheese, turkey sausage, 2 eggs, more turkey sausage, green onion, and then I'm doing another healthy pinch of the shredded goat's cheese. And I want all of it. Hold on, I'm gonna set it down. I'm gonna show you guys. I don't want anything melting off to the side. I want it all, so when I cut into it, or if I eat it like a taco. Is anybody else like that? Like, you wanna make sure you get all of it. If I can't eat much, I'm gonna eat what I can. I sound so greedy. But I'm looking forward to it. I'm just picking up the cheese that fell, y'all. I'm gonna show you before I go in there. Ooh, Maggie is hungry. All right. All I've had is tea and coffee. So I'm going to put a little bit more cheese. I'm going to put it while it's down here so I can really get it in there. All right. So you guys, this is what I have. And I think I'm going to put just a couple more green onions for color on the top. I should have something red. Do I have any? All the cheese. I know I want all the cheese. Y'all, I like cheese. I like it all. I'm just going to look at my spice rack. What would be good on here? Like crushed red pepper? That'll be good. Or is it already spicy? I don't know. All right, I'm just making this up as I go. You guys saw me use this on the apple yesterday. I like the red pepper flakes for a little bit of heat, but then also, my mom just told me, plates should be colorful. So I've got a lot of white and green so far. Okay, so I didn't get in the front where y'all can see. Okay, so you should be able to see a little bit of red pepper flake. All right, so I got my big old breakfast boat ready to go. I'm literally gonna put this in the air fryer and I'm just gonna keep an eye on it. Towards the back, I can see some of the egg, and I'll just kind of, another thing that I do, you guys know that I use all of my senses when I'm cooking. So I'm just gonna, put it in there to cook, but then I'll be keeping my eye on that egg. And then sometimes I'll just tap it to see how jiggly it is, and that's when I'll take it out. All right. So I just put it on the cake setting, which is like 350. Again, with times and temperatures, I'm not really precise with that. If it's cooking slow, I turn up the temperature. If it's cooking, if it's browning too quickly, I turn down the temperature. It's like just experimenting and seeing how it goes. God, I'm hungry. Okay, guys. So let's see. Clean up as we go. I'm going to talk a little bit about beverages. I always tell you guys what I'm sipping on, and you're going to hear me rant. Even if you're not on a health and wellness journey, beverages and condiments have been a huge change that I had to make because there's just so much extra sugar and calories. We'll see. Maybe I'll shred this. We'll leave that out. I'll leave some green onion out. I'm done with the cheese. Okay, the fridge is getting kind of crazy. I need to get in there and take everything out, wipe down the shelves, and organize it. Thank you for the hearts. Okay, guys, so I'm sipping on some tea. I think I've talked to you guys about this before, but I'll just keep repeating myself. Sorry, Instagram, I keep hitting my tripod. I'm not a professional, I'm just a home cook. Tracy is telling me that I'm almost at my goal. You guys, I can't thank you enough. I was giving myself like 10 days to come to 500 subscribers, and you guys have really helped me. Last I checked, I was in the 490s. So, again, I'm Maggie the Substitute Teacher on all platforms, and I bring you guys into the kitchen with me every time that I'm cooking. But I do have travel plans for April. We're going to be gone for spring break, and I don't know, where I'm, like I won't be in the kitchen, so I didn't really know what that was going to look like, but I wanted to stay connected with you guys. And so I was trying to get a community tab in YouTube where I could post pictures, where I could, do polls, but you don't qualify for a community tab until you have 500 subscribers. Y'all, I'm new at this. I've been doing it about a month and a half. And so I just put it out there and was just trying to, promote, trying to get to 500 subscribers. So all of you all who subscribed and shared and asked somebody to do that, thank you. So I'll have to go back and research, I don't know if the tab just pops up or if YouTube has to email me or what, but that way I'll be able to make announcements and do stuff all on YouTube. Thank you. All right, so I'm drinking hot tea. I love herbal teas when the cold weather, and then it's also good. Sometimes you're not always hungry. Maybe you're just thirsty. So this brand I found online, Red Rose. This flavor, Bananas Foster. It looks like they have so many other flavors. I'll show you guys. It looks like a regular tea bag, but it is sweetened with stevia. So you brew it just like you would any other hot tea. It's been out for a while, so it's actually cold now, but I'm still sipping on it. And the sweetener is in the bag. So when you put it in the water and you let it brew, you get a sweet, hot tea without sugar. So I'm always trying new stuff. I guess that's my weakness and my, bravery. I'll do anything, right? So I just kind of bought one of everything, and I'll show you guys some of the other flavors that I have. I had never heard of this brand, and you guys know that I have a sweet tooth. So I'll show you what I'm sipping on now is Bananas Foster. But if you guys can see here, they have other sweet flavors. The blue one says sugar cookie. The yellow one says lemon cake. Hi, Amethyst. And the red one says strawberry cheesecake. So you guys know that I have a sweet tooth, and sometimes you want that sweet flavor, but you don't want to, eat those extra calories. So this, I think it's redrosetea.com. I don't know, but you can look them up. So I just keep this one on the counter, but this is a great substitution. Hopefully you guys can see this has been a great substitution for me. It's approved because it's sweetened with stevia, which is natural. And they say herbal tea, 0 calories, caffeine free. So basically, if you like hot tea, I know Amethyst cheesecake. I haven't opened that one up yet. I just got these out of my pantry. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to this one. Lemon cake. Doesn't that sound amazing? Strawberry cheesecake herbal tea. Sugar cookie. Come on. All right. So that's what I'm sipping on. And of course, you guys know I put the alkaline drops in there. I'm going to do it every time I'll show you. Part of my test results revealed that I was more acidic and I needed to have more alkaline water. You can get these drops on Amazon. I just put a couple drops in everything and before I make it, and it turns regular water into alkaline water because I was drinking water all the time, but it wasn't hydrating me. It was just going through me. And so now with the alkaline drops, I'm more hydrated. All right, I'm putting these back up. guys are gonna help me keep my fridge and pantry together because I have so much stuff that works for me. So I'm just here to share with you all. If you like it, great. And if not, look, I just slowly over time started changing the things that I was buying. And so when people ask for tea, I'll just make what I have. And, they're getting a sugar free tea, you know, whether they need to count calories or not. I don't count calories, I just work off of this list. All right, so let me put my knife away. It's almost time to load the dishwasher. That's another thing that I do to be sustainable. Y'all see me with these straws, but I try to wait until my dishwasher is full, and then I run it to save water because I do care. All right. I got a couple boxes from Walmart today. You guys know that I'm always shopping. I don't even know what's in here, but it might be some food stuff that you're interested in. So I figured I'd open them, and then I'm going to show you guys another delivery. I'm going to take a quick look at our pepper. Ew. So I'm not done yet, but it's starting to brown. If you guys can see that, it was already kind of wrinkly, but the cheese is starting to melt and brown. I can still see the egg in there is kind of jiggly, so it's going back. Exciting! I'm getting hungry, so I've been hungry. I'll just share this again. I say it all the time, but anything that helps me, I'm going to teach you guys. So somebody had to teach me. One of the nutritionists that I used to see, I don't see her anymore, but she mentioned something to me that I never forgot. Amethyst says she wants to eat now, right? I know, doesn't it look yummy? She talked about this thing called a hunger scale. I had never heard of it. And she basically said, if you think of a scale from 0 to 10, 0 is you're so hungry you don't care. You'll eat anything. And then 10 is you're so full, you're like nauseous and like, why did I do that? You want to try and eat between 3 and 8. So 3, like, okay, I'm let me see if I can y'all are so funny. I'm gonna start putting the comments up. So at 3, it's kind of like, you know what? I could eat something. I think I'm ready. So you don't want to let yourself get all the way to 0 because then you just throw caution out of the window. And then you want to stop at level about 8. Like, okay, I'm not hungry anymore. Whew, I'm satisfied. That was good. Right now, I'm kind of at a 2, but it's okay. All right. So in the box was 1 can. I know, probably not best for the environment, of salmon. I have an idea to try. If you guys remember the crab cakes that we did at the cook-along, I'm going to talk about the cook-along. I was thinking I could probably do this with any other type of fish, right? Some people can't have shellfish. And I remember when the boys were in Scouts, I asked the Scoutmaster, they used to make salmon croquettes or croquets. I don't know how you say it. But I asked her what salmon she used, and she said this one, or maybe she didn't. I don't know. But I'm going to try the crab cake recipe because this is a lot more affordable than crab, and still do, the egg and the breadcrumb and all that, and make them into patties and do the butter and everything, and see if I can, make a salmon patty with a crab cake recipe. Hey, oh my gosh, Elodia's on. Y'all are making fun of me about my spice collection. Let me tell you about this spice collection. I'm adventurous when it comes to cooking. My mom is a retired home economics teacher, so I just have memories of her cooking all the time. And that's how I was raised, whether I wanted to learn or not. But I love trying new recipes. So this is kind of what I'm doing today, this egg stuffed pepper. We're going to take another look at it. But I would buy ingredients for certain recipes, and then, I'd have a whole something that I used once. So it makes me look like I'm a real chef, right? I'm not. I'm just a mom, and I'm a home cooker. That's what the boys call me. All right, let's go check on our pepper. It's starting to bubble up. I think I'm gonna put it back because I want that like brown, like done. I'm just gonna use my finger and kind of, okay. I don't know if y'all can see. I don't want to mess it up. The eggs inside are still kind of jiggly. I don't know if you guys can see it moving. And so I want my eggs to be set. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it back in there. And this is what I do. This is kind of how I cook. Um, Keep checking it. Keep, putting your eyes, ears, nose, everything on it. Not on it, but you know what I mean. That was one of the hardest things when I taught the boys how to cook. You can't just set it and forget it. I mean, unless it's a slow cooker, you need to be paying attention to what's going on here. They'd start something and then go play video games, and I'd have to yank them back up. Okay, so I got another Walmart box, and I'm just going to tell you guys all of these hacks. Oh, I know, home economics. I tell you, it's become a lost art, but this is my happy place. You guys know that. And cooking my own foods has been a big part of my journey. I'm so grateful that I get to work from home. So this is my lunch hour. That's going to be my meal. Um, One other thing I wanted to share you guys with Walmart. Um, they have a delivery or subscription service that's been great for me. You guys know that I talked about Instacart. I've talked about Shipt, which came today. But I think it's like $99 a year. So it's kind of like Walmart's version of Amazon Prime. But they have everything, like hundreds, maybe millions of different products. And the key with Walmart is you get next day delivery with no minimum. So literally I could order that can of salmon and it would be at my door the next day. So why is that important? For me, it's been helpful because the grocery delivery services that I use, a lot of them have a $35 minimum. And then what I'll do is I'll put what I need in the cart and then I end up filling it with stuff I don't need. That was a problem that I noticed going into the stores. I get excited and impulse control. If I see a beautiful end cap and they have new Oreos, a different flavor or whatever, then it's like, ooh, I want that. And knowing I only maybe want to taste one or two, but then you have the whole package in your house. So one of the things that I've done, absolutely, said, this is not food. I'll show you guys anyway what was in here. Um, hey, I'm a mom. I got laundry to do, and stains happen. But why is this important? What I can do now, especially with Walmart, because there's no minimum. If I have all the ingredients for the crab cake and all I need is salmon, then I'll just order salmon. And so I may have multiple deliveries in a day. Um, if we're out of cleaner for laundry, I'll just buy that. I live close to a Walmart, and so here's the other thing, other little perk, and then we'll go check our Pepper, Mr. Pepper. If you live close to a Walmart, if you don't, you'll get it FedEx. But if you do, they will have it delivered to you from the store. So sometimes I'll get a delivery and it's in a plastic Walmart bag because they've partnered with, I think, DoorDash, and sometimes you can get it same day. So let's say I ordered that salmon and I'm expecting it tomorrow for next day delivery. And this is all unlimited and all free once you have the $99 membership. Um, Sometimes you'll get your item same day. They'll text you or whatever in the app, hey, good news, your order is coming early. And there's been times that, I'll order something and it comes the same day in the store bag and they just leave it at the door or whatever. So if there's one close to you, that's a little perk. If they're already going to be making a route in your area, they won't ship it to you. They'll just bring it. DoorDash or Walmart Spark. Oh, Tracy's in Switzerland. Oh my gosh, look at you. Look at us, you guys. We're going international. We got Dottie from the UK. We have Hardev and, what are my Airbnb hosts? Oh God, their names. Forgive me. Oh, Robin and Roger in Australia. And we got Dottie. Gail's ready for her plate. Oh my gosh, that is so funny. All right, let's go look at our pepper. I'm going to put this on the steps. Get rid of the box. So let's take a look at our pepper, right? Ooh. All right. I think we're getting close. You guys see how it's starting to flatten out? So the pepper is getting soft and nice and roasted. We have our cheese. We have our green onions. I don't want to touch it because I just touched that box. I'm going to use this spoon and just kind of see. It's still a little jiggly. Maybe what I would do next time, I'm going to put it back in there. Maybe what I'll do next time is put all the cooked stuff at the bottom. So the turkey sausage, the cheese, and I'll keep the egg as the last thing on top so it can really get that blast. Because right now the heat is having to go through the cheese to cook the egg inside. But yeah, so far this is what we have. So I'm going to put it back in there and we'll just keep checking on it every couple of minutes. My next meeting is until 1, so this is my lunch hour. So we're going to get this pepper good and all right. So I'm going to wash my hands. Anytime I handle packages, I just do that. I'm really excited. So yeah, that's what I do. I just experiment. My air fryer, the heat source is at the top, and you can see that it has those different shelves. So anything that you put closer to the top is going to cook faster than the stuff on the bottom. Learn that too. Okay, which is different from an oven. An oven, the heat source is at the bottom, and so anything that's at the bottom, it cooks up, unless you're broiling, but whatever. Okay, hungry. Shredded cheese. I guess I can have a snack. I'll probably have an orange. All right, let's go with more delivery services stuff because I want to see what I got too. All right, so I've got some bags at the front that just arrived, so I'm going to grab them. Ah, yes, alchemy and science. Cooking is a science and an art. So you need to know some basics, but then you just have fun with it, right? Ugh, I got a lot, guys. Target haul, anyone? Did I go to Target? Absolutely not. So there's another service that I use. Y'all, I have all the memberships. Instacart.com. That one is $99. That's probably the best overall. And you can take a look at these. You can go to Instacart, Instacart. They partner with different stores. And you can put in your zip code, and then it'll pull all the stores that are in your area that deliver to you. For me, it's like the Dollar Tree, of course, Publix and Target and Kroger, Sprouts Farmers Market, and you get unlimited delivery for a one-time annual fee of, I think, like $99. So for me, that comes out to like $2 a week to not have to leave home, drive, park, deal with people. Sorry, that sounds horrible, but whatever. I love that one. And then today I used Shipt, Shipt. Shipt.com also has delivery service, and they're always sending me coupons because they probably know I haven't shopped with them in a while. So they sent me a coupon. I think it was like $25 or $35 off a $100 order, which is pretty good. Also, another $99 annual fee. And for me, that's what, $2 a week? Well worth it. Because when I go in the stores, I end up spending a lot more and getting more crap than I need. Yeah. Oh, yes. Instacart has added Michael. See, I'm not the only one. Okay, great. Great, great, great. So they sent me a coupon, so I had to shop, right? Not really. What did I get? Okay. This is frozen cauliflower. You can see it's like the vegetable steamer bags. I want to try, I will do this, cook for you guys. If you all are familiar with shepherd's pie, some of my Irish friends are eating, shepherd's pie, which is like a casserole with like ground beef. I think it has carrots and some other stuff, and then a layer of mashed potato and a layer of melted cheese. I'm going to check on the pepper. You guys hear and see? I think we're just about done. Um, yeah, when I press on it now, before it was really jiggly, it's a little bit firm. Yeah, and I can see my egg inside is like completely yellow. You know how a raw yolk is more golden and a cooked yolk is more yellow? Yes, shopping is terrible, Peggy. I know, y'all. I'm spoiled. I work from home, so if I don't have to go out, I don't. Okay, so I'm gonna just put this in there and turn off the air fryer. We'll go through our haul and then I'll cut in it and do the taste test for you guys. I'm really excited. But so far, I'm really excited. So this was just one poblano pepper that I cut down the middle, took the seeds out, melted goat's cheese, turkey sausage, 2 eggs, and then another layer of cheese, green onion, crushed red pepper flakes, and more cheese and more turkey sausage. Okay, back to the shepherd's pie. Cauliflower is a great substitute. I know it sounds crazy, but for a lot of starches, if you can have dairy, I can't have dairy. You can buy the mashed cauliflower already frozen. I think Green Giant or Green Eye, one of those vegetables, they make it just like frozen mac and cheese. It's already like mashed, and they have different flavors like sour cream and chive, roasted whatever, but it has dairy in it, just like you would make mashed potatoes, right? So I found a way to make my own. I'm going to cook the cauliflower and then like puree it or put it in the blender. And I'll use, I think the recipe called for like sour cream. And since I can't have sour cream, I'm going to substitute it maybe with goat's cheese. I'm going to try, you guys. And so I'm going to try and make like a mashed potato, a dairy-free mashed potato substitute. And then I'm going to, which is a great side item, but I'm going to make a shepherd's pie because I can pretty much have everything else. They gave me a lot. I don't know if I ordered 4, but. And sometimes, with the shopping, when they have the shoppers go out for you, let's say this is 12 ounces, right? Let's say the bag that I selected was like a 24-ounce bag, but that one was out of stock. They'll give you like 2 12 ounces. So they'll give you as close to what you asked for. And if they can't, then they'll text you or they'll message you in the app, hey, you asked for this, they don't have it. Sometimes they'll send a picture of the shelf and you can pick what you want. I love it. I just love it. All right. So the mashed cauliflower is going to go in the freezer. Y'all, this is good. You guys are helping, keeping me accountable because now if I ordered any bad stuff, I'm going to show everyone. So far, so good. I'm really trying to be strict for the month of March. I had a goal to lose 10 pounds because of my spring break travel. You guys will hear more about that. And so far, I'm down 5 pounds. So, and today is March 15th, right? So, right at the halfway point, I'm halfway towards my goal. So, I'm being really selective. Lemons, I only needed 1, but I bought the bag. These are great on the counter. You guys saw me for the crab cake. Zest, the lemon. So I think when I do the salmon croquettes, I'm going to follow the same crab cake recipe, but instead of lump crab, I'm going to do it with the canned salmon. So these will go up on the counter. So I'll get a nice little glass bowl. And that's the other thing. Y'all, I'm regular. I'm a mom. All the chips and all that stuff is in the house. It's just in the pantry. The stuff that's out visible for me to see is the good stuff. Those lemons look special and unique. Let's see what they are. It just says 2-pound good gather. They came from Target. I don't know if you have the Target store where you are, but this obviously is Super Target that has grocery. All right. Let's see what else is behind door number 2. They tied it, so I'm just. And I use the shopping apps as my grocery list. So when I run out of something, let's say I use the last of something, what I'll do is I'll go ahead and add that item to my shopping cart. and then I'll wait until I'm ready to like complete the order. That way I'm not like, oh man, I forgot that. So I'm in there all the time. Most of them have a $35 minimum for them to deliver, for free. Um, Walmart is coming to the game with no minimum. So literally I've bought $2 worth of batteries and they showed up. I know it's probably not great for the environment, y'all. I try. Um, Instacart usually has a $35 minimum, but right now they're running a special, I think through the end of April, where you can get your item delivered for a $10 minimum. So by the time you add a couple things, you're at $10. Y'all, I'm gonna have to make these for you later today. So I got some fresh strawberries. Don't those look beautiful? My snacks are fruit. So strawberries, you can eat them plain. I could cut these up over my faux French toast. I'm gonna make a yogurt dipping sauce. Show you guys how to do that with plain yogurt and dunk these in, so you can kind of have that fruit tray experience with the yogurt that has all the sugar that I can't have. So I got strawberries in my order. Oh, all the berries. Okay, y'all already know. Dun, 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 dun. Fresh blueberries. I should make a little fruit bowl. You can make a little fruit bowl, put whipped cream on them. Maybe I'll do that. You guys know about my blueberry faux pancakes. Lead attorney was making fun of me. They're gluten-free, dairy-free, and sugar-free. But I love blueberries. You can blend them in smoothies. What I love about blueberries, when you cook them, they get warm on the inside and the skin kind of bursts, and they're just so much sweeter. And then, dun, 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 the last one, blackberries. I remember eating these as a kid. Y'all, my palate has completely changed. So getting off artificial sugar was a huge thing for me. But once I did, natural sugar tastes so much sweeter for me. So I think I may have to make a little fruit bowl with my pepper. All right, so that's done. So on my plan, the fruits that I can have, I'm going to the next bag, are the low sugar fruits. So berries, apples, citrus. I can't have mango, banana, those starchy fruits. So I love my berries. Okay, I see what I was doing. Sometimes I forget, y'all. So this is just lean ground beef for that shepherd's pie. Maybe I'll do that later tonight. I got to take my kid to swim, but we'll see if I can get everything together. But I got to make the mashed cauliflower. Okay. But anyway, ground beef for that shepherd's pie. Sometimes I forget and then I see the ingredients and I'm like, oh yeah, I was going to make that. So put this in the fridge. Just wash my hands. Y'all, that pepper is calling my name. Okay. Next to last. Seth wants to know, I'm sorry, I'm saying Seth. Amethyst wants to know, how long did it take to transition my taste buds? It was at least 2 weeks, y'all. It is real withdrawal. I'm just like you. I'm just now getting healthy in my 40s. So all of my life, I've had the typical American diet, fast food, sugary drinks, all of that stuff. So this whole substitute teacher thing is really like painstakingly finding things that have worked for me. So I share for you. But I'll tell you guys the quick 1 minute version of the story. I've tried all kind of things to lose weight. I've always been plus size. I was the only kind of like big girl in my family. And so my parents, they meant well, but I was the kid that was always put on special diets. The family would eat the family food and then I would have my diet food and I hated it. So, grow up, go up to college, put on weight, get married, get comfortable, lose weight for the wedding and then put it back on and then have 2 kids and then get divorced. And just life happens, right? And I just carried around all this weight thinking that's just how I'm supposed to be. And so long story short, where I was working before, I saw a woman who had lost weight and she's usually like a plain Jane, but she had like a dress and heels on. So I was like, ooh, because you never want to like ask people because you don't know if they're, mourning or it could be anything. So I asked her when she dressed up, I was like, this is my opportunity. And I asked her how she lost the weight. And she told me she went to get her gut health checked. And I had never heard that before. Y'all, I've done Weight Watchers, Nutrisystem. I've done them all, right? But as soon as you get off of it, we know what happens. So I went to the metabolic specialist, cheek swab, hair samples. And when she looked at me, oh, thank you so much, Jess. When she looked at me, she said, you're not really that big. You just have a lot of inflammation. And I was like, what? Because, I always thought I'm a big girl, big boned, whatever. And she's like, no, you have a lot of inflammation, which I had never heard that before. So because this was new to me and I got my test results of all the stuff, and y'all, in the beginning, it was all the stuff that I eat all the time. Chicken, citrus, coffee, dairy, gluten. And I was like, what the heck am I supposed to eat? But what I've learned is it's not the foods that you eat from time to time, it's the food that you eat all the time. So I learned that my body processes some things more quickly, and then my body doesn't process some things well. That's where you get the bloat and achiness. And I had joint pain, elevated cholesterol, pre-diabetic, elevated blood pressure. And I want to age gracefully, and so it was going in the wrong direction. So anyway, when I got my results, because I had never done this before, I'm like, I'm going to take this seriously. And literally, kind of cold turkey, I was like, I'm only eating things that are on my list. And sugar was a hard one to get off. It did take about 2 weeks, and I did not feel good during the withdrawal. Y'all, I was like almost nauseous. I was kind of cranky. It's real withdrawals. Sugar has so much like addictive properties and causes so much inflammation. But once you get past that and you start to eat like a proper strawberry or whatever, it tastes so good. So now if I eat like a candy bar or whatever, I still like all that stuff, but when I eat it, it's like, it's almost too much. So that's my story. Coffee, these are just the pods. You guys saw me talk about tea, so we'll do coffee later, but these are just pods for my Keurig. I like trying all the different flavors. Along with my coffee, because I can't have dairy, I've had to change from half and half and all those milk-based creamers. This is Coffee Mate. This one is approved for me. Almond milk creamer. I put this in my coffee and my tea. It does have some added sugar. Really should have unsweetened almond milk. I bought some lemon extract. This is just to add to the cornucopia over there. I don't even know. I probably already have one. But I was probably thinking about, to zest the lemon, like if I didn't actually have fresh lemon on hand and the salmon croquettes or whatever they're called, I don't know how to pronounce it. I may try the recipe with lemon extract. You can do this. Of course, fresh is always best, but hey, sometimes you got what you got. And of course, I already had one, but it's okay. Lemon pepper. I can't remember. Maybe seafood? Whatever. Like I need more spices. Okay, last bag, because I'm hungry. Okay, so they sent me a coupon. I had to spend $100. I got a waffle maker. You guys have seen me make the chaffle sandwich, the waffle maker. When you see me do the egg loaf, you can pour it in there. But I wanted to get this big one because I have the little mini that does one at a time. Oh, amethyst. Yes, I totally understand. I'm happy to help. Look at Peggy's eating strawberries. Y'all, I'm making a fruit cup. Okay. I wanted to be able to make sandwiches. So I wanted one that could make like a top slice and a bottom slice when I do my substitution. All right, we're gonna get this pepper out. I'm gonna make a fruit cup. I'm gonna plate it, and I gotta take a bite. Oh. All right, so let's start with the fruit. I'm just gonna get a handful of each, just to be fancy. Probably should get a clear. All right, so I'm gonna start with a handful of blackberries. I just want to sorry, get it together. Focus, Maggie. All right, so I'm putting some blackberries in the bowl. Putting some blueberries in the bowl and a couple strawberries. And I'm gonna rinse these off. All right, and just for a little presentation, show you guys what I'm doing. I will do the yogurt for you later because that's a great snack, and you can do that for kids. So I'm just taking these out. So in the bottom, I have the blackberries and the blueberries. And then I'm going to show you guys my whipped cream substitute. You've seen me use this before. There's lots of non-dairy options. This is Ready Whip, and they make a version with coconut milk. If you're sensitive to coconut, I know, right? They also have almond milk. So I'm going to put whipped cream over the blueberries and blackberries. And then I'm going to put my strawberries. Okay, I need another one. So I think my portion is, I don't know, maybe like 12 strawberries, but I'm making a little fruit cup. So just simple things like that. You can eat the raw fruit, or you can just make it presentable, because I only eat 2 meals a day, and so I want to look forward to them. So that's my little fruit cup. Would that be too much? Okay. So that's my fruit cup, blueberries and blackberries in the bottom. Let's get to this pepper. I'm turning into that old lady that just reaches into the stove. I know, right? All right. So the cheese dried up a little bit, but we're going to cut into it, you guys. I thought I could just eat it like a taco, but it'll probably just... All right. So I'm just going to... I'll get a spatula. No, I won't. I'm just going to use my hands. And I'm going to take a picture. So this is my breakfast / brunch. I know, right? Give it a try. All right. Let me take a picture. So this is the kind of stuff I'm going to be posting on the community tab when I get one. It's, just the finished product. I'll always go live for you guys when I'm in the kitchen. But if I have, just something I want to take, and if people miss the live, they can at least see. Doesn't that look good? I know it doesn't look good on the thing. All right. So I'm going to cut into the pepper. Well, first I'm going to have a strawberry. Let's see if they're good, right? Mmm. Mmm, 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 mmm. Mmm, 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 mmm. All right, y'all. Here we go. 1 minute, I got a meeting. Okay. I'm cutting into the pepper. Show you guys what we have. You can see the egg. Let me see if I lift it. Our eggs got cooked in there. Mmm. 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 Y'all. Mmm. It is so good. So good. So it's just a stuffed pepper, egg, cheese, turkey sausage, green onion. Mmm. Y'all. It's so good. So, I'm going to try and stop eating. I appreciate you guys being here. I'll take a look at my schedule. I'll always post if I can go live. We'll do the fruit cup, and maybe we'll try the mashed cauliflower. But I'm going to hop. I know, come on over. I'll cook for you. Yes, I love cooking for you all. All right, you guys. Until next time. Bye, Instagram. And bye, Facebook and YouTube.